Hey there, so in this video, I'm going to show you step by step on how you can yield farm with a SafePal wallet. This will work with either their software or hardware wallet. I have a hardware wallet, but for the purpose of this video, I'll be using a software wallet that I had set up with them. This can only be done on a mobile device, which is why I'm using my iPad to make the video. So SafePal recently introduced a quote-unquote earn feature, which is currently in beta, but it allows you to earn some decent yields on your coins. The coins that you can yield farm are only on BINANCE Smart Chain. These coins are like BNB, Cake, SFP, and BUSD. As you can see here, these are some of the yields that you can get by yield farming with them. Now, there are two percentages, just like you can see over here. The first one relates to the pool, and the other one would relate to SFP. So, as an example, over here, if I click on this, the yield on this pool over here is 38%, but to farm SFP, I can get 200%. That's what these numbers here mean. Now, before I begin to show you how to yield farm on SafePal, I first want to say that there are always risks to yield farming. So only put in an amount that you're okay with based on your risk assessment. The first is impermanent loss, which is kind of like opportunity cost. The second is contract risk, where there may be a flaw in the code. This earn feature is still in beta, and there still may be some flaws in the code that still need to be worked out. So just keep that in mind. But I do want to mention though that the smart contract codes have been fully audited and tested by CertiK. But if you're okay with taking on some of these risks, then let's get started. I do want to say though that yield farming is a bit of a tedious process, especially if you've never done it before. To make things a lot easier, first decide on which pool that you're going to yield farm and have an equal amount in dollar value of those coins in your wallet. So if I go back over here, take a look at which farm you would like to go with and then have an equal amount of those coins in your wallet. The reason for this is that it must be equal at the time you are going to yield farm. If, for example, you wanted to yield farm this one over here, which I'm going to do, the BNB SFP farm, and you only have $50 of BNB, but you have $200 worth of SFP, then you would only be able to put in the $50 worth of BNB and $50 worth of SFP for the farm. Of course, you can always just buy another $150 worth of BNB so you can have the $200 for both. However, if you're going to farm the single coins like this one, Cake or Banana, then this doesn't really apply to you because it only applies to the ones with the dash or the dual coins like Cake, BNB, BNB, SFP, right? So these ones over here. But if it's the Banana and Cake, then you don't need to worry about that. The last thing that I want to mention is that in order to yield farm or transact with these tokens, you will need BNB in your wallet to pay for the gas fees that you will see me pay. So make sure you've got enough or otherwise it won't work. But having said that, in this example, I will be yield farming this one over here, which is the BNB SFP LP, which stands for liquidity pool. When farming coins, you can't just deposit the coins. So right now I have them in my wallet and I can't just deposit these coins into the farm. What I'm first going to need to do is exchange those coins for LP coins, which then I can use to yield farm. So to acquire these LP tokens, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to this middle tab and I'm going to click on it. And then I'm going to go to the Pancake Swap AMM DEX and I'm going to click on this over here. And when I do, it'll bring me to this page over here. And what I want to do is then click on liquidity. Now I'm going to go to the bottom to click on add liquidity and I'll then need to select the coins. So in the first one where it says select a currency, I'm going to select over here BNB, and then the next one I'm going to put an SFP. So SFP, done. And then it's over here. So I'm going to click on that. You may get some sort of warning sign that asks you about importing it, but I've already imported it. That's why you don't really see a warning sign over here. For myself, I'd like to put in 1 BNB. So I'm just going to type in 1. And as you can see, when I do, it'll automatically tell me how many SFP I need to put in order for it to yield farm. So I like what I see, and I'm just going to go down over here. So I'll scroll scroll down, and I will first need to enable SFP. When you're yield farming for the first time, you will need to do a lot of enabling because it basically allows the wallet to interact with the farms. So I'm going to click on enable SFP, and then when I do, I'm going to select just kind of slow over here and then confirm, and right now it's enabling the SFP. Okay, now it's been approved. So what I'm going to then do is I'm going to click on supply, and it's going to ask me if I really want to confirm this over here or if I'm okay with this, and I am okay with it. So I'm going to click on confirm supply, and I'm just going to choose this over here as my network fee, then confirm, and there you go. So I've added 1 BNB and 276 SFP into the LP, and as you can see, now I've got, these are the LP tokens in my wallet. So I've now got 16.15 LP tokens. So now that I have the LP tokens, I'm going to exit out of this. I'm going to click X, and I'm going to go over here to the earn, and I will go back to this one, which is the one that I wanted to do. So I'll click on that, and now I will enable the LP. So I'm going to click on this just like before, enable, and I'm going to choose slow, confirm. Okay, I'm not sure why that happened, but I'm going to click on enable LP again. Click on confirm. Oh, that's right. I remember I need to do it twice because I need to enable both. There we go. See, as you can see, it says deposit now, and I'm going to also enable this SFP. So click on that, slow, confirm. And there we have it. I can now deposit. So I'm going to click on that. And as you can see, these are my LP tokens that I've got from before, and I'd like to enter all of them. I'm just going to click on max. So I'll do that. And then I'm also going to click on max for the number of SFP that I can deposit. There's currently a limit on the amount of SFP. When I was talking with someone, they said that it's limited to about 10% worth of the LP. So this is something that they're going to change soon though, but I'm pretty much happy with this. And what I'm going to do is click on deposit. Okay, so it looks like I can't add in any SFP at the moment just because I guess they've exceeded it. So I'm just going to cancel that and just leave it at 0 and just click on deposit. So deposit, there we go. And then click on this. And there you go. So I am now yield farming BNB SFP in the SafePal wallet. So you can see this is my deposit amount, and later on these figures here will change. So pretty much that's how you can yield farm with a SafePal wallet. And if you've followed the steps correctly, you should now be able to yield farm on them as well. Also, just the FYI, there's another way to buy LP tokens without needing to buy it on PancakeSwap, but that's only after you've enabled the LP and SFP deposit function. As you can see here in the top right hand corner, there's an option to get the LP coins. When you click on that, it'll bring you to a page that looks like this. So instead of buying the LPs first and then enabling it, you're enabling it first and then buying the LPs after. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video or found it educational, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you think that there's someone who'll get some value out of this video, please share it with them. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below as I do check and respond. If you're interested in receiving notifications of my future videos, then hit that subscribe button. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.